Jumbo Dreamers. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you what I am packing for Miami. There are not enough packing videos on the internets, right? Wrong. But I'm doing another one because I like to share with you guys what it is that I'm bringing to give you ideas on what you can pack for your next vacation. I'm kind of in the middle of it. Things are everywhere, so hopefully this is as organized as I can be. We'll see. All right, let's jump in. So you guys know that I love packing cubes. I have a plethora of them, and I'll link a couple links below so you guys can find them easily. They just help keep you so much more organized when you are packing and going on vacation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my small packing cubes and just try to really fill those to the brim with small things like undergarments and socks and swimsuits, things like that. And it's just my husband and I that are going on this trip. So we tend to just kind of share spaces in both of our carry-on suitcases. So I'm going to be packing both his stuff and my stuff inside all of the packing cubes just to see how much we can fill out. So I'm ending with his swimsuit right on top and just really smushing everything in there. And the packing cubes keep everything so compact, which is awesome. It's best if you don't need to have items pressed at the time you get to your destination because they can tend to get a little bit smushed and wrinkled inside packing cubes, but hey, they save space. So for this larger packing cube, I am putting in my sleep clothes and maxi dresses. That's what those are, and some shorts. And then I'm also going to fit my husband's shorts in there too, and some t-shirts, tank tops, things like that. We're staying for just 5 days, and we're only taking 2 to 3 days worth of clothes, and then we're going to do laundry midway through, just so we don't have to bring our entire wardrobe down with us. So same thing, got a large size packing cube, a small packing cube, and kind of a medium sized packing cube. So here are our suitcases. These are the eBags TLS Motherload Weekender bags. I love these bags. They are carry-on size suitcase backpacks, and I'll link them below with a review too. We're bringing some frozen meat down with us because, hey, we're hippies and crazy. So I cooked meat. I've got it frozen, so I've got a cooler there to allow space for that, and then I'm just going to fill in space around it. So I'm just going to put in my sandals. I have 2 sandals. I have a black and a blue pair inside those little grocery type bags. And then I'm just going to try to, Tetris my way in here with my packing cubes just to see which ones fit, which ones don't. And since we have 2 carry-on size suitcases for the 2 of us, we should have plenty of space. So I've got the medium size packing cube in my suitcase. Again, allowing space for the meat to go into that little cooler. I'll be packing that when we are getting ready to go out the door for the airport. And then I have a cleaning kit. This is a pop-up hamper with some wet wipes. I've got some trash bags in there, our dish gloves, dish sponge, and then I've got 2 hand towels for the kitchen that I'm going to bring along too. We're staying in a condo when we go down to Miami. This is a family condo that is rented out as a hotel when we're not down there. So we do need to bring some supplies. And I just put in a little mini umbrella just in case. And a couple of floppy hats. My husband has a Gilligan hat, and I have a sun hat. There we go. We are a spectacle on the beach, I am so sure. And then I'm just going to put the little fasteners here just to keep everything in place. And moving on to the second one. So just, again, Tetrising in, if that's a word, the packing cubes just to make sure they fit. And they fill it out really, really nicely, actually. And it keeps everything so organized and so compact, especially if your suitcase falls open or something when you're going through the airport. And then inside this Tom's bag, I have our little toiletries. These are the dry toiletries that we're going to be bringing along. Things like hair ties and wet wipes and toothbrushes, toothpicks, things like that. So I'm just kind of showing general ideas of the dry stuff we bring. Some deodorant, nail files. I've got a jar of baking soda and some floss. And a couple other things, toothpicks, earplugs, things like that. And this Tom's bag, it comes with every pair of Toms. It's like a Tom's flag. And I just keep our dry toiletries in there just to keep everything contained and compact. And it was a free container, so why not? So sticking that on top so it's nice and protected. And then those are my husband's massive sandals. He wears a size 14 shoe, so they are like the size of the entire suitcase. I don't know. And just, again, securing the straps to keep everything in place as well. And this is temporary because we still have a couple other things to put in here before we go. But, you know, just getting everything kind of fastened in there and secured. We'll be putting in our things that we need to use for the morning. So like my husband's razor and his hair comb and things like that. You know, those will all go in that little pouch that are right there. And there's my little beach bag, fold up beach bag. I'm going to put that in there too. My husband's belt is in there as well. And we'll have a couple other things to go in the morning before we go. And some sunglasses, can't forget those. Want to stick those in there too. My husband's sunglasses. I'll keep mine with me. And there we have it. Nice and put in. So then as far as the rest of this bag goes, there's still tons and tons of pockets that we can use and put things in, fill things up with. So I'll be putting in some reusable shopper bags and things like that. So this is my at-seat carry-on. So I'm bringing a cooler because we're flying over the dinner hour. So I'll be having our dinner packed with us. I've got my little earbuds in there and our pills. And that's a little medicine kit. And my C-bands for motion sickness stuff. And of course, wet wipes. I never go anywhere without them. A couple of snacks, jerky sticks and things. Laura bars. There's my iPad. iPads do not need to come out of your carry-ons. They can go right through the scanner. So that's pretty awesome. And I've got a ton of magazines here. So I'm going to bring some Shape, Organic Life, and that's our little reservation confirmations. And yeah, my Disney word search. Absolutely. And also my health magazine that I got free from my health food store. And then I like to put my purse inside my carry-on bag too. So I've got my phone that I put in there and my wallet. There are my sunglasses. There's my wallet. And I also have little pills that I bring along too, just like kind of a little emergency type kit. My walking pharmacy that I got actually from Jen Ross, I am leaving at home. I am not bringing it with me, unfortunately, but that's okay. I do need to bring a couple of things out of it. That little bottle that I pulled out is a Motion Ease. It's an essential oil blend that you put behind your ears for motion sickness, so I use that with my C-bands, and that's going to go inside my liquids bag. Speaking of liquids bags, that will go in here too. So I'm just going to put my purse as a whole entire thing in there. So here is the liquids bag. I have got a ton of stuff in here. Lysol spray, I've got suntan lotion, my motion sickness stuff. That's a whole bunch of vitamin C packets right there. I've got our body wash and shampoo combination in there as well. That's the Shea Moisture brand. And that little silver thing is my husband's cologne. And I've got his face wash in there as well. And then here is his liquids bag. We've got some toothpaste and my saline nasal spray, a ton of essential oils like lavender, thieves, purification, dye-dries, some more vitamin C. That little spray bottle is vinegar because I was stung by a jellyfish the last time we were in Miami, and you spray vinegar on there to get rid of the rash, which is pretty awesome. So that never goes anywhere. I always bring vinegar to the beach if I am, going anywhere near ocean water. So this is my husband's bag. This is the V7 checkpoint friendly laptop bag. So he's going to be bringing his laptop, and I'm just going to stuff some chargers in there. Of course, he gets his own wet wipes and his own tissues and snacks. Stick those in there as well. His laptop will be going in here too. And what's cool about this bag is that you open it and lay it flat when it goes through the little security scanner. And so he doesn't have to take his laptop actually out of the bag. It's really cool. That little center section is what opens. Laptop goes in there, and then he just lays it flat, slides it right through the scanner, and it's super duper convenient. And he'll have a couple other things too, like his chargers and bows and things like that, and his little liquids bags. And we are just about all set and ready to go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a daily Dreamland video. Kiss someone you love today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Ciao!